What's up, Builders Club TV Nation? You got Dewan Jones here, your professional stay-at-home dad, and I am fired up and excited. You know how we do it, family. I'm super excited about the guest that we have for you tonight. This gentleman is doing some phenomenal things, an international entrepreneur, investor, author, home business professional, and coach, helping a lot of people win in this industry. You know we got to bring you the best of the best, family. We get the chance to talk with him tonight, get inside of his head. You know how we do it. Let me get myself on camera really quickly so I can address the family as always to tell you thank you for tuning in. Make sure you smash the like button. Engage with us during these interviews because this is for you. This is for us. This is for the culture that we get the chance to speak to the best of the best that's doing it in the industry. Again, helping a lot of people win big that are building the dream. Let's make sure we have our good friend on the show tonight. We got Enes Olgun, family, legendary entrepreneur. Let's make sure you can hear us okay. Enes, can you hear me okay? Awesome. Let me get you on camera, man, so the family can see you and we can talk to you a bit and find out what's going on in your world. What's going on, man? There you go. How you doing, sir?
I am very good. Now in Turkey, it's like 3 a.m. almost at night. I came from a seminar from different city. I drive 2 hours just to catch you in this live show. So I am ready and waiting you. But everything from my side is perfect.
Awesome. And man, we definitely appreciate you taking the time at this ungodly hour to speak with us and talk to the family. We definitely appreciate your time. We know your time is definitely valuable. So for you to come on to the Builders Club TV show to talk to us, we thank you and we are much appreciative. Thank you again for coming on to the show.
Thank you. I also feel the same feelings. I am also very happy to be here with you. So let's go.
Awesome. So Enes, if you've seen the show, man, what we like to do, we like to throw our guests in the Builders Club TV time machine to take the family back, to talk to you about your path to success, talk to you about your history. We've learned there's so much to unravel and there's so much to learn when you look into the past of successful people in this industry. So if we can do that, man, let's talk to you about your path to success. Can we do that tonight, man?
Yes. You mean how I start the business and what was about before my business life?
Yeah.
So I am 31 years old and I start the industry like 11 years ago when I was like 20 years old, maybe 19 years old, something like this. I am coming from a normal family. My father is like a teacher and my mother is housewife. She is not working and we are 4 children. And it was little bit hot days and my father always has the problem with the banks and they were sometimes coming to house for trying to take some things from the home. It was little bit hard days. That time I was university student and I never think about the business because in Turkey when you are student you just focus to university and you spend your time like this. And then one of my friend in university, he started to write me like, Enes, I have a business for you, but I cannot talk on internet or on the phone. We need to meet face to face.
Wow.
But this guy who is saying this to me, these guys in the university, he was giving people the drugs, so like marijuana. So think about that. One guy is saying you, I will speak you business, but I cannot speak on the phone and I cannot speak on the internet. So what you are thinking? I said, oh, what this guy talking about?
Right.
And then I said, okay, we can talk. I like the guy, to be honest. He was one of my good friends, but still, when he say this, I afraid,
Right.
And then I always postpone him. Then one day, it was the football game of the Galatasaray. He catch me. He see me on the street. He say me, oh, Enes, I catch you now and you need to come with me to the office. And I said, do you have office for this business? So he said, yes, of course. Still, I am thinking he is doing something like illegal.
Right.
Then he take me to the office and I see the people wearing very good suits. They are not looking like drug guys like this.
Yeah.
And then they explain me the business. and I like it. This is the story.
Wow.
How I start the business.
Wow. So did you get started? You got started that night?
No, I listen the business. I want to start, but I just think one thing: these people can pay my commissions or no? Because I never make this kind of business. But then I remember the business is looking like Amway, and that time my older sister, she was going to some meetings of the Amway meetings in Istanbul, and I said to the people, I will ask to my older sister, if she says this business is good, then I will start tomorrow. And then I went to home, I speak with my sister, and she said to me, let's go tomorrow together and I will listen. And one day later, she came with me and she also listened to the presentation, and she said to me, yes, Enes, this is like Amway, but the only difference, the compensation plan is a little bit different, but they are okay. If you make the sales, they will pay your money. And then I said, okay, I am starting. And then one day later, I start the business.
Wow. Wow. So I want to get back to the journey, but I'm interested in knowing, because listening to how you got started, it doesn't sound like you had much pushback other than you just wanted to find out, what it was all about. Is that pretty much what it's like? First of all, tell the family what part of the world you're in right now. I don't know if you mentioned that yet.
You mean where I am now?
Where you
Which country?
Yeah, where you are now.
Now I am in Istanbul, Turkey. In my home, in my kitchen. Now I am in the home, Istanbul.
Okay. So amazing. And that's the beauty of this industry and the internet, is that you can reach out and have conversations like this and speak to people with technology from all over the world. So that's amazing. So I'm asking because we would like to know, I know the family and everyone watching would like to know, what is network marketing like where you're from? How do people see it? What is the perception of it? How do people view network marketing where you are?
I think all over the world, doesn't matter which place, everywhere is the same, because I don't have business only in my country. I make business like 55 countries. I have been all of them, and all over the world, many people has prejudgment about the network marketing. Some people has bad experience about the network marketing. Some people likes the products of network marketing. So everywhere, this is what I experienced. Maybe for you it's different, but everywhere is the same. So in Turkey also, network marketing, for some people they hate, for some people they love, for some people they like only the product. So the network marketing is like the extra income business for many people. For many young people, it is the main business. They are only full-time making network marketing. So I believe that it's very similar all over the world. So Turkey is also same.
That makes a lot of sense. So no matter where you are, family, no matter where you are, it's going to be the same thing. No matter where you are.
100%. Because many people think like that. Example, I make the team in Germany. When I go there in Germany, I had in Germany 15,000 people in my organization. And then many people was saying to me in Turkey, oh, this country, they are more smart, more educated, they understand easy. And then I went to the Azerbaijan, which is very similar nation of Turkey. It's also very close. And in Azerbaijan, I make 10,000 people. And then I went to the Albania, I had like 12,000 people. So every country, they are thinking that other countries more easy. Every country says, oh, this country, the people understand more. The other country says, oh, like in Asia, it's more easy. But I don't believe that. Everywhere in the world, if a leader doing the job the good way, so every country has the similar problems, similar I don't know in English how I can say that, same reasons to don't join. So everywhere is the same. Of course, some countries has bigger economical money, but these countries has maybe more money, but the countries who doesn't have more money, they have more people. So everything, end of the day, I believe that if you work, you can make your business all over the world, and all over the world, very similar.
That's good stuff, and we appreciate you sharing this, because this is good to know for the family that's watching, that's looking one day to have an international business, to have a business that's growing all over the world. So this is great information. Let's go back and talk to you about your first year in network marketing, because you went to your first meeting, you got the opportunity to see the information, and you said you talked to your sister, right? And she kind of gave you some advice. But when you first got started in the industry, talk to us about what your first year was like, if you can remember.
Yes, I remember very good, because I said I am working like 11 years. Trust me, the last 10 years, what I made, all the money, everything is coming from my first year. My first year was very, very, very hard work. Very, very, I cannot explain even now. My first year, every day, I was making like minimum 12 presentation. Not 12 people, one presentation. 12 different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 presentation in one day. And from the office to my home, it was 1 hour. If you go, you spend 1 hour on the way with the bus, right, or the car, doesn't matter. So I was think that if I sleep in the office, so I don't lose 2 hours, because when you go 1 hour, then you turn back 1 hour, it makes 2 hours. I was sleeping in the chairs in the office. Wow. I was putting the chairs onto the wall, so when I sleep, I don't fall down. So I worked 1 year like this. That time I had one girlfriend. Even we left because of I was working too much. This is a little bit emotional, but it's true story. Right. She said to me, why you are working too much, everything like this, let's go make party like this. I said to her, I am making this for you, for my future. I need to work 1 year, 2 years, and then we will have a lot of time for spending. But she left me, but it's okay. Then I meet with my wife, and I am waiting baby. It's 8 months pregnant. So congratulations. This first year, it was very hard. It was very hard. And also, I had one problem in Turkey. That time, 10 years ago, like in Turkey, there is not much source for the network marketing, and not much leaders we can see and we can take motivation. So that times I was looking international. I was watching the videos of the Randy Gage. That time he was my hero, and I was watching the other leaders speech. I was listening Jim Rohn's videos, and then I was trying to motivate myself with the other countries' leaders, with the English sources. And then after 1 year, when my business start to grow, then the business little bit becomes too easy, much easier. Every year it become more easy. But my first year, it was the hardest year of my network marketing history.
Nate, what was one thing that made it very difficult for you to build your business the first year?
To be honest, if I say something is different, because I don't know why, I say to my organization always, if you have good things before you start to network marketing is easy for you. So when I start the network marketing, I invite 100 people, and almost 100 people said yes to me, because before network marketing, I never like to my friends. I know they always likes me. We have good respect and communication. So taking people to my team wasn't hard. It was easy. But the hardest part was that 3 times I made 100 people, then they left to the business. Then I make the second 100, they left to the business. And then third time, when I make my third time organization, then I understand. If I work like this, I always will lose to the people, and forever I have to work. Then I need to learn how to make these people stay in business, make the business like what I am making, to duplicate what I know. So that part of the business was hard for me, because the first two team I make and they run away. My mistake was that always I was making presentations. They were calling their friends. I was making presentations. This was the mistake. But then when I making my third time, when I building, I start to give them training. I start to explain and I was staying with them and they were making the presentation. So slowly my organization start to understand and they start to feel they can also do what I am doing. And then my business growth like rocket, because then 100 people was making the presentations. So everything become much easier. So my biggest, hardest thing was learning the duplication.
Duplication changed everything. Amazing. So let's visit this place now, because now you got the duplication working. You started to understand the science behind what you were doing, and it started to work out. What was it like when you started to see the breakthrough come? The results were starting to come. What was that like? What was that like emotionally for you after all the hard work and everything that you put in, and now you're starting to get the results?
The first big money I make, I understand. You are feeling when you before the money comes, you feel that you take the smell, the money will come. So when I make my big commission, I buy a home for my mother, and I never forget because my father never. We always living in the homes my father renting, so we never have our own home. So the first money I buy, even before buying my car, I buy the home for my family, for my mother, because I said, even this business one day will finish, at least we will have a home, we can stay in the home. So when I buy my home for my mother, I make her name.
Wow.
So I never forget what she feel, and I never forget because I don't want to even talk about how much hard days we experience with my family, because it's very emotional. I don't want to talk about these hard days, but when I see my mother is feeling that her son is buying home for her, trust me, I forget. Even I was my first year was very tired, because when you work, after that you don't remember you were tired, because it's gone. You just feeling happy, and you are saying, if I take the time back, I can work again, because many people think that if they work hard, they are losing something. No, even one day later, when you sleep and wake up, you are the tired feeling is going away. So after 1 year, I didn't feel that the first 1 year was very hard. I just remember, yes, we were working too much, but my body is okay, my mind is okay, so everything is okay. So this is what I was feeling. I just remember the feeling of happiness. I didn't think about the first 1 year, to be honest.
Wow. So can you tell us now what the lifestyle is like? What is the lifestyle really like for a successful network marketer, entrepreneur working from home? Because you see a lot of things online, but what is it really like to be successful in network marketing?
To be honest, I see the deep of the life and I see the top of the life, because in network marketing, when you make money, it is much different than the making money of the traditional business. Because I opened 3 restaurants, I had one very big cloth company, and I also have like 45 sports studio I am giving the franchise. I make any different business also. But traditional business, you are making money, but you cannot spend it. Always you need to invest the money to your business. Example, in my cloth business, I make 1 million, but almost 1 million is going for the buying again, for the producers, and I don't. You cannot spend the money, you cannot enjoy the money. But in network marketing, when you make the money, very long time, maybe 3 years, I make more than 150K. It was very big money for Turkey, you cannot imagine. But the good thing, you don't need to give this money or invest this money. The commission is coming, and the only expenses going your seminars, flying for other countries to visit your team, like you are enjoying. The money is yours. You don't need to pay rent. You don't need to pay salary of the people. So the network marketing makes you much free, happy. And you when you spend your money, or when you invest your business, you also make fun, because I visit 55 countries. I see many beautiful places, and you don't, when you make the commissions, you are feeling like you are the richest man of the world, because even Bill Gates, or even the many rich business owners, they have a lot of responsibilities. They have a lot of I don't believe that they can spend their money like network marketing leaders, So this is the difference of the lifestyle of the network marketing leaders. So they can do whatever they want. They can go everywhere. They don't have to go to the wake up in 8 and go to their business and control their workers like this. Because in network marketing, when you don't have workers, you have leaders. So if you make your leader strong, you are free. You are almost free. Like maybe 4 years, because I changed my company like 2.5 years ago. In my old company, last 3 years, 4 years, I had a yacht. I was always on the sea. When I want to make meetings, or there is some problems in my team, I was inviting my leaders to my yacht. We were going on the sea, going some islands, talking about the problems, solving about the problems. And when I make meetings, I can have like internet usage, technology is growth. I was making my live seminars, live trainings on the Facebook and Periscope, like this kind of apps, and Zoom also. So this is the lifestyle. When you build your team, and when you have a good income, everything is becoming like very different. So this is what I can say about the lifestyle of the leaders or network marketing legends.
Wow. Enes Olgun, everybody, can you go ahead, man, and give out your website, your social media, and anything like that the family can get in touch if they like?
All my social media and also my website, everything is the same. If you write my name and surname, Enes Olgun, you can find me everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, even my website is enesolgun.com. So they can contact me, or they can find me with my name and surname.
Definitely follow this gentleman on social media, because you take some awesome pictures, man. Do a lot of traveling. So if you definitely want to see the lifestyle, you definitely want to follow the social media handle, guys. So, man, we definitely got to have you back. It's been a pleasure, man, speaking with you. Of course, there's so much more we can learn from you. In fact, we're working on a series right now. It's a day in the life, and it's basically like the lifestyles of the rich and famous for network marketing. And it's really where lifestyle meets personal development. And we take the family on a virtual field trip, and we give them access to the lifestyle of the successful elite in the network marketing industry. And then we also get the opportunity to speak to you more, talk to you more, get some more of those golden nuggets that you've been delivering tonight, man. So it would be an honor to have you on an episode. That would be phenomenal.
Thank you too much. For me also, it's very, I feel very happy to be with you on this show. So I hope my English is not very good. When I speak Turkish, I can explain many things is much easier. So if I make mistake, or if I cannot explain myself, so sorry for that. But
oh no, you were fine. You were perfect. No, you were great. We understood everything. You were great, man. There was no barrier in that regard, man. So we definitely enjoyed you, man. Before we let you get out of here, we do want to play a little game with you that we've been playing with a lot of our guests, and the family's been loving it. It's real simple. We call it a word of advice with the mentor. And all we're doing is we're going to give you a few words, Enes, and with the words that we're giving you, you're going to give us back a word of advice based on that word that we're giving you. Does that make sense?
Okay, understand.
Okay, cool. So the first word that we have for you, Enes, is duplicate.
Duplicate is everything. I lost 2 teams 100% 2 times because I couldn't duplicate them. So that's why duplicate is the one of the most important. So I feel very sorry about this 2 team, my best friends, close friends. I lose all of them, but the 3rd time I make the team strong. So don't try to be fast, just making team. Be slow, make the team slow, but duplicate them. Teach them what is the business. So this is my advice.
That's good. The next word is leader.
Leader is for me, the leader is very important, but don't be the position leader and don't be the boss leader. You need to be dynamic leader. So example, when you go when I am with my driver, when he drives the car, he is the leader that time. So in your team, many people has different strong things. So don't be leader always. Sometimes about some topics, about products, someone in your team can be the leader that time. So understand that the leader is a dynamic thing. So some people is in the industry making these mistakes. Everywhere they say, I am the leader. What I am saying should be like this. But I never be a leader like this. So you need to understand leadership is something that it should be dynamic. I hope the word dynamic is true, but this is what I can say to you. So in your team, every people can be leader in different situations. So listen your team and make them also see them. They are not followers. They are also leaders. You need to be together like team IQ, because one person's IQ is not enough to manage everything. So use your team's IQ and feel that all your team is a leader in different parts. This is what I can advise.
That's good. So the next word is work.
Work is the biggest thing, because in network marketing, so we say work. So my first year, I said when I speak with you, was the hardest work of my history. But 1 year working makes me 10 years income. So working means makes income for you in the future. So if you work less, you can make less money in the future. If you work hard, so you will make a lot of money in the future. So don't afraid to work. You need to work and you need to make money. You need to win, and working makes you stronger.
Love it. The very last word that we have for you, man, is happy.
Happy is the biggest and the most important thing, because end of the day, if you have millions, if you are not happy, has no meanings. So in this industry, everybody, first when they start, everybody has different goals, everybody has different dreams. But end of the day, all of these goals, all of these dreams, just becoming to be happy. But never forget that you don't have to achieve everything to be happy. If you are happy, you can achieve everything. So happiness is something in the mind. So many people is thinking that if I have this, I will be happy. If I make this, I will be happy. This guy has this, why I don't have? Every time they are thinking that happiness is something to go. No. If you just want to be happy, be happy. Because if you are not happy, you cannot achieve what you want. So this is what I can say to you. Easiest thing, just say, I am happy what I am doing, I am happy with my family, I am happy what God gives to me. So then make your business with feeling happy. If you if you feel happy with what you have, then you can have everything what you want. This is what I can say about being happy.
Amazing, amazing. Well, there you have it, man. You crushed it as expected. We definitely got to have you back. I appreciate you coming on to the show, and as always, man, we want to thank you for coming on. So there you go, family. Thank you for tuning in once again, man. It was a pleasure having you on the show. We definitely got to have you back. There you have it, family. Enes Olgun. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Thank you. Bye bye.